Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to share with you my birth plan for my third pregnancy. But first I want to go over some of the things that I have prepped for the fourth trimester or right after the baby comes. I have my postpartum basket here, and I also have my baby caddy that I'll be carrying with me upstairs and downstairs during the time of very fresh newborn stage, I guess. So I'm gonna start with the baby caddy first because this company actually sent this to me to do a review for you guys, and I'm very particular with what I review for companies, and I will not work with a company if I get the product and I don't like it. I've been searching for this particular caddy for a while before this company even reached out to me, so it actually worked out really great, and I'll have a discount code for you guys linked below if you guys are interested in getting one. But this is what it looks like. And it's from the company called Kia Babies, and it has a couple pockets on the outside. The only thing I have on the outsides right now is the diaper cream and the binkies, but I might put some more stuff on the outside pockets then. But on the inside, there's a couple different ways that you can organize the inside of this, because the inside of it is Velcro and you can rearrange it however you like to have it, which I think is kind of cool. But I'm keeping it traditional 4 cube spaces, and what I have in half of it is newborn size diapers. And then I have some super soft burp cloths in there just because I'll be needing those all the time during the newborn phase. And I also have wipes. I know that there's probably something else I'm forgetting, but I have some more space around the outsides that I can add more things to this if I need to. But this is my caddy that I'll be carrying with me whenever I need to change the baby, or wherever the baby is, the basket will be there, or this caddy will be there. So I'm excited to use this one. It looks really nice. But I will move on now to my postpartum basket, and that I will probably keep upstairs, and I'll probably have another one that I'll keep downstairs too. But this one is going to be for the bathroom. So I have all of my adult diapers, and then I have some big giant pads, and I have my Peri bottle, my Dermablast spray, and I have my Tucks, and I do have some Preparation H wipes that are coming from Amazon. And I will link everything that I have here in both caddy and basket for you in the description box below if you are interested in getting any of those things. But yes, those are my 2 things that I have prepped for the 4th trimester. I'm glad that I have those figured out and squared away. I will leave the link and the discount code for the Kia Babies Diaper Caddy in the description box. And let's move on to what my birth plan is going to look like for my 3rd baby. And so just to give you a little bit of background on what my previous births have been like, my first birth was with my daughter Aria, and I was induced because of a high blood pressure at 39 weeks and 4 days. I was told that I was going over from my OB appointment right to the hospital to get monitored. When I got to the hospital, they told me that their orders were to induce me right away. I was not aware of this, and it kind of took me off guard. I just didn't feel like I had any say in what was happening to me during that process, but it wasn't by any means traumatic. I ended up getting an epidural because they told me first time mom. I was maybe 1 centimeter dilated, and so they told me it was going to be a long process. With the Pitocin that I was on, I went ahead and opted for the epidural. They put the epidural in too far, so I felt nothing, which was great until afterwards I had a really bad spinal headache. But that labor lasted 21 hours. It wasn't that big of a deal, but I pushed for about an hour and 15 minutes, and then she was here. It wasn't a traumatic birth, but it was very complicated, I guess. And the postpartum process was also a little bit complicated. I don't know if it had anything to do with any of the medications that I was on. I also hemorrhaged with her birth, and I tore a little bit with her. But then whenever I had Malachi, I wanted to try for a natural labor. I ended up having him at the hospital as well, the same hospital. But I went into the hospital because my water had started leaking, and I went in and got a check, and my water fully broke. And then 3 hours later, he was here. It was a very fast labor. I was not expecting it to go that quickly. I ended up only pushing for 13 minutes with him, and I didn't tear at all. And he was 9 pounds 2 ounces. And Aria was smaller than him, 7 pounds 15 ounces. But I really liked his labor compared to Aria's labor. Again, Aria's wasn't traumatic or anything. Because they put the epidural in too far, I couldn't really feel anything. So it was 0 pain until afterwards during the healing process it was painful, but with Malachi it was painful during the labor, but I think it helped me cope postpartum because I felt like I was part of the process. I feel like because going through pregnancy you feel all of the different things that go along with being pregnant. Like you feel the kicks and you feel the back pain and you feel the bloating and the gas and the heartburn and all of the random stuff for pregnancy. You're aware that you're pregnant and you're aware that your body is going through these things because of being pregnant. But then when you're in labor, an epidural, for me, it like took away everything and I felt like I had no idea what was happening with my body. Whereas with Malachi, I felt like I was a part of the process. I felt like, okay, this pain is because I have a baby that's trying to exit my body. And because I felt all that pain when he was here, it just kind of made more sense. It clicked. I didn't end up hemorrhaging with him either. That's random. But I felt more at peace with his birth just because I felt it made me feel more connected to him, I guess, in a way. So all of that to say, I am going to attempt to do another natural birth this time with this baby, but I will be going to a birth center instead of a hospital this time. I had good experiences at the hospital that I went to with Arya and Malachi, but I love the midwifery model with birth centers and home births. The only reason that I wouldn't be doing a home birth is two things. First thing is home birth is not covered by insurance and it would just be a little bit more complicated. And second thing, I would like to try a water birth, but I don't have a tub. I mean, we have like the kids tub, but I want a big tub and I don't really want a pool, like a kiddie pool, like a birthing pool that they have. That is why I am choosing to go to a birth center this time and I'm very excited about it. The only thing that makes me nervous is that it's an hour away, and because Malachi's labor happened so quickly, I'm wondering if I'll be able to make it to the birth center in time. But I also know that every birth is different, so it might not be as fast as Malachi's labor this time either. I don't know. So I don't know really what to expect for this labor. I'm still drinking my red raspberry leaf tea, and I still plan to drink that postpartum too to help with postpartum like uterine contractions and stuff. But I'm hoping that the tea helps. I'm still trying to go for walks. I've stopped running after I ran the turkey trot at Thanksgiving, but I am gonna keep walking. I walked a lot with Malachi and I drank a lot of red raspberry leaf tea, so that's what I'm doing this time, and I'm hoping that I'll have similar results. I know they won't be exactly the same, but I'm really hoping for a natural labor at the birth center, possibly in the water. I'm really glad that the birth center has these really nice birthing tubs. I'm gonna try it. I might not like it, but I definitely want to try water birth to see how different that'll be from my previous birth experiences. I'm gonna check with my birth center to see if I can bring any candles with me. I honestly though, I do want to bring my noise machine because that did help a lot when I was in labor with Malachi. I do plan on vlogging the experience, or at least taking pictures if I can't think enough to have somebody record what's happening. My mom was there last time to be able to record what was going on because the birth center is an hour away and my parents live 2 hours away. By the time my mom would be able to get to me, it would be 3 hours, and it might not be, she might not get here in time to see the birth or to record the birth. So I'll have to figure all of that out. But yeah, if you guys have any questions for me about what my birth plan is this time or about my previous births, just let me know in the comments below and I'll do my best to answer you. But yeah, I guess after this video, you guys will be going back to watching me clean more of my house before the baby comes. Hope you guys are enjoying those videos too. But I will catch you in the next one. Keep smiling, keep finding the joy. Thanks guys. Bye. Ow. My back.